How's it? Today is Monday, October 25th. I have snatches today, and I am back at Stand and Strength today. Um, reason why I'm here today is because I'm off from work, so I can actually lift when they're open. Their open gym hours can't come any sooner. I really need them. But today's work is just a snatch plus a hang snatch. So, my working sets are starting at 90 and then ending at 96. I think it feels like I'm understanding how to get my positioning under the bar a little bit better. I did talk with Steve about this quite a bit. Like a few weeks ago, it was a point of emphasis where I would just try my best to get under the bar, like once I reach maximal extension, immediately. So you saw that there on that little that snatch. Yeah, so it looks like it's like the split second that I'm able to start diving under the bar or like pulling myself under the bar, that's when I need to go. I think the biggest issue that I've been kind of dealing with or running into is where is the distinction between where my extension ends and where I'm dipping under. So if I don't think about it, sometimes at heavier weights I short my extension, because the worst thing in the world is shorting your extension, and so you don't have enough height to get under the bar anyway. As long as that doesn't happen, then my lifts actually look pretty quick, pretty snappy, pretty fast. But if I get to a point where I short my extension, then I'm gonna miss my lift, even though I'm plenty strong to do whatever weight that I'm doing it at. These warm-ups were kind of, I think they were pretty good, but some of them were a little inconsistent as far as what I am looking for and what I want to do, what I want to accomplish. This is probably the best 85 set that I've done in a minute. Like, both of those were solid, especially for that timing that I was referring to earlier. Here's my first working set at 90. It's kind of crazy to think about me doing doubles here, and like on Fridays I regularly struggle with 90. I don't know if it's because like Sundays, as far as like physical workload, Sundays are a lot easier than Thursdays are, because I have both of those days off from the gym. So Sunday, when I work on Sunday, it's like, okay, I don't work as hard as I might on Thursday. So I actually missed this snatch. This is the only real issue that I ran into today. But this sort of comeback set was pretty solid. I've been thinking about this sort of getting my arms in position in order to get that quick under, and I think it does help a little bit. Just like faster hands, keep my elbows high, rotate all the way through, and I think that it does help a little bit. I just don't want it to become the point where I bend my elbow a lot, because I have a tendency to do that. I just don't want it to be the reason why I miss, if I miss in the future. After those snatches, I did my snatch deadlift with slow eccentrics. 3 sets of 2 at 130. This is a very heavy weight for me to be deadlifting for my snatch. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to snatch 130 in this lifetime. So doing deadlifts with them is I mean, I think it's helpful. It's just kind of very humbling. It would be cool if I could snatch 130. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but the goal right now is just 115, right? So if I'm able to throw around 130 and hold positions well, then there is no reason why I wouldn't be able to do that with 115. So that's the whole goal here. One thing that I'm thinking about and really focusing on here as I'm doing these is keeping my chest on top of the bar. You can see that there, like I forcefully push my chest out over so that I don't get pulled forward and hunched over. After those snatches, I did my, or sorry, after those deadlifts, I went into snatch deadlift. I went to snatch balances, just a double at 110. Well, Steve's instructions were get a good set at 110. If I do it poorly on the first set, then he's like, all right, like just make it better on the second one. And then if I do it well on the first one, then I don't need to do a second set. He's just looking for the quality of movement, not necessarily the weight and the volume. So 110 is super light for my snatch balance. The first one's good. The second one is good under, and then I have a lot of laxity as I'm pushing up. So maybe I should have went for a second one. Here, very solid here. Yep, shaking. That was a little scary. After that, I did my weighted pull-ups. I went up finally this week. I've been at 50 pounds for a hot minute. So it's kind of nice to know that I can still do some amount of heavy pull-ups. And then I finished off with some windshield wipers. Pretty standard workout at standard strength today. Generally, I'm happy with how my snatches went, so that's what I'm going to be thinking about for a while. Thank you for watching. Shoots.